Hello everyone. I'm making this video because the other night I had a glimpse of understanding how the Jewish people, how much they really hate Jesus Christ, and how I could almost see it from their point of view, how it Jesus Christ seems so wrong, and that they view Jesus Christ as a man, and people who look to Jesus Christ, they can really see people who believe that Jesus Christ is God as idolatrous and blasphemous, because they believe in one God, that's it. And if people believe in Jesus Christ and they're looking to these images of a man, this looks idolatrous, and they want to save Christians from that. And they want to introduce the Noahide laws in the world as a universal way to bring people into a spiritual reality under God, where everyone is living for God in a universal kind of religion. Then Christians are in the way. And so I looked up a few things, and it's all true. It is really coming around. So just want to, I don't know where I've been. I've never heard of Noahide laws until now, until a few days ago, and I'm so surprised I didn't even know anything about them. So first I looked this up. 10 Commandments being removed from courthouses all over the country. Kentucky, Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, Montana, all over the USA, removing the 10 Commandments. And of course we all know the 10 Commandments, but how many of people that you know have heard of the Noahide laws, which supersede and surpass the 10 Commandments? Okay, so here are all of these results, and I just typed in 10 Commandments being removed from DC courthouses, and all these other ones came up. So you can look that up for yourself. Then Noahide laws in U.S. government. Okay, so that is being ramped up. Noahide laws and the Noahide laws are explicit. They are number one is no idolatry. No looking to a man, no one on a cross, nothing like that. This is wrong, 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 according to the Noahide laws. And people who stand in the way of this universal world religion and spirituality will have to be gotten rid of, because the Noahide laws say idolaters must be beheaded. Okay, so the Jews are commanded to teach people who are non-Jews the Noahide laws, to bring them in to God. So they are, they believe they want to save everyone from their wrong way. And look, are there guillotines on military bases in America or in FEMA camps? Some people say there are, American Holocaust coming, so they take away the guns from people, and then little by little they want to unify the world with Noahide laws and make everyone say and do the same thing. And I read something here somewhere where they're letting Muslims infiltrate Europe because the Muslims will be on their side. Sharia law matches with Noahide beheading commandments because the Muslims like to behead people too. Okay, so people need to look into this because well, it's good to be knowledgeable. Look, Pope affirms Zionist Noahide law. Okay? It is not a joke. Oh my gosh. It is not a joke. And here is Google search. Okay. So there's that. Then I want to show you this. This is how much Jewish people and Israelis hate Jesus. Watch this.
שלום, הגעתי מתוכנית ההיסטוריה של טופי והגורילה.
Okay, so this is on Israeli TV. She is Toffee, this is the gorilla, and they're talking about Jewish history. So they're going to enact she's going to crucify the gorilla, okay?
ובה נדבר על מאורעות מרכזיים בקורות העם היהודי, מאז ועד היום. היום נלמד על צליבת ישו. שמעת על ישו? הוא נשמע אדם נחמד. לא. ישו היה אויב העם היהודי.
Okay, enemy of the Jewish people. He attempted to convert us all into Christians. So can you see from the Jewish point of view, Jesus, Yeshu they call him, enemy of the Jewish people. So if Christians get in the way and they say, yes, I believe in Jesus, and their law, the Noahide law, says those Christians must be decapitated, they just go, sorry, we're fulfilling the law.
הוא ניסה להפוך את כולנו לנוצרים. אף שישנם נוצרים טובים, ההתבוללות היא סכנה נוראית, המאיימת על שלום העם היהודי.
See, a terrible danger, a threat to the peace of the Jewish people. A terrible danger, so they have to protect themselves and get rid of the Christians. So be ready if you're a Christian.
אני רוצה להתבולל. אתה יודע בכלל מה זה להתבולל? זה לקיים.
Assimilate. Okay, they don't want anything to do with non-Jews.
יחסי מין עם גויה, זה לא דבר שלא אני ולא אתה רוצים כמובן. אני רוצה שהילדים שלי יאכלו תבלחות ויהיו גויים. משעמם לי כאן טופי, אני רוצה לגור בשוויץ עם גויה ולאכול תבלחות כל היום. טוב שוקית, אם אתה כל כך אוהב את ישו, אז אתה תשחק את ישו. אני הוא יהודה אישקריות. ואני ישו. אני רוצה שכולכם תהפכו לנוצרים ותאכלו חזיר וטבלרון ויהיה לכם כיף. אתם רוצים הצופים בבית? בגלל זה אני אצלוב אותך. איך אתה מעז להטיף ליהודים התמימים? אלוהים! למה עזבתני? אתה נאצי ישו, אתה נאצי. טופי, לא, טופי, אני מפחד. אני הלכתי על המים, אני הפכתי צרצרים לעוגה. לא, אני לא ישו. זו טעות, אני משה רבנו. אל תגיעי במסברים, טופי, לא. זה רק פחד, פחדן. לא! טופי, אלוהים, לא!
Okay, well, that's all I want to show you because I have a couple other things. Okay, so here it says in Revelation, all right, that Christians will be martyred for testifying, for their testimony of Jesus Christ. So some people say that the Jews wrote the Bible and the book and it's all a trick. I don't know. It's also confusing because we have the Masons, we have the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, we have the Vatican, the Jesuits, we have the, the Jews, we have, Jesus coming back. It's pretty crazy, all of this stuff, but there is a certain reality to what's happening in the world and the one world government, etc. So read Revelation 24, and I was always focusing on the mark. Don't get the mark, don't get the mark. Okay, I'll die, rather than get the mark. But now that I've heard about the Noahide laws, oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Here is a guide. This is the Noahide World Center, and this Noahide awareness and coming into the U.S. is growing. Listen to this guy. Just one minute.
Shalom. So we're talking about the Sheva Mitzvot, and everybody knows that God made this covenant with all of humanity before the covenant of the 613 commandments with Israel, that there are 7 universal laws that apply to all of humanity. And one of the things that we learn is that these 7 laws are not so simple. They have many, many details, and we're going to be discussing the various applications and the various permutations and the various ramifications of these laws in everyday life.
Ramifications of these laws in everyday life. Like if you don't go along with them, a ramification may be that you may lose your head.
And even laws like blasphemy and laws like idolatry that might...
Idolatry, they consider calling Jesus God, Son of God, or equating him with God is blasphemy. Also, the Muslims don't like this either. They believe that Muhammad, I think, was a prophet, not God. So they believe in one God, too. So,
seem to some to be of a bygone era. Actually, there are many manifestations in our current generation, in contemporary society, and those that are sensitive and that want to be careful in every aspect of their lives to make sure that they don't, God forbid, touch upon in their conduct any transgression of these things. They have some very interesting questions. Some of you that are watching, there are many inquiries that people have regarding everyday situations that they realize that, well, this might actually smack of some sort of situation of idolatry. So those are all things that have to be discussed.
Okay, so some aspects of these laws or life may smack of idolatry. He's talking specifically about Christianity, believe me. Okay, now here is what is a Noahide, and I'm going to jump to 7 minutes. And running out of time, but you get the picture. Please look it up for yourselves, okay?
To just have faith in the heart, but to accept upon himself willingly a covenant that is based on action. Because the real test of a person in this world is how we act. And this is something that we always come back to as we study Torah, the idea that the proof of our real relationship with Hashem and the progress that we're making spiritually is going to be reflected in our action. So a Noahide is essentially a person who is very much aware of the God of Israel, who is very much connected to the Torah, who sees himself as being a precious soul that was created by God with a purpose in this world, and who realizes that the Torah presents him with an opportunity, or her, presents one with an opportunity to ascend spiritually, to leave behind a legacy in the world, to gain as much as possible from living every day, and from growing as close as possible to the presence of God in the world, and by living a life.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is this is universal for everyone. Christians not included. It's idolatry. Thank you for watching. Please look into it for yourselves. Bye for now.